Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, Platinum Bricks 95, and I'm happy to say we're not actually back with another Lego Marvel review. Well, we kind of are, but we kind of aren't. It's more of an unboxing than a review, so I'm actually changing things up slightly, very slightly. And the reason I'm wearing this glorious jumper is because it's Christmas. Well, not quite. We missed it by about 6 months, but it's Christmas soon. Again, in like 6 months. But I figured I'd wear this prestigious and glorious Christmas jumper because today we're actually taking a look at the advent calendar for last year, the Lego Marvel Avengers advent calendar for last year. Now, I've had this set for a fair while, but I've never actually looked through it. I don't know everything that's in here, apart from the stuff that they sort of give away on the front of the box, which, you know, I guess it is what it is. You can't expect them to not put anything on the front, but I know 4 of the minifigures I'm going to get, well, 5 definitely for sure, which is a bit of a letdown, but you can't complain about everything. And I figured we'd take a look through this today, go through them one by one, see what's inside, because it's Christmas. Well, not quite, but you know, better late than never. Let's get right into looking at this advent calendar, guys. Okay then, guys, here we are taking a look at the box of the advent calendar. A quick thing I will show you, this did fall off my shelf the other day and has put a nasty hole up there, which I'm really not happy about at all. But it does look lovely. They've done it very nice for a advent calendar. And the cool thing is, if I do turn this round, spoiler alert, I have opened number 1 already. I couldn't resist it. And then I decided I was going to do a video on it. And I regretted opening number 1. But this is what it actually looks like here. Bit of a spoiler for what we get in number 1 there. But this is what it looks like. You get 24 different builds or minifigures or whatever. And you do actually, if I just lift you up, you get a nice little playmat to put them all on there. But I'll show you what actually came out of the first one, and then we'll go through them one by one, guys. All right, so in the first one we got Tony Stark with his bog standard hair, bog standard headpiece, but we got a Christmas version of Tony Stark, which is very nice. Plain legs, which isn't great, but the jumper is amazing. He's got his little snowflake in the middle there, which kind of looks like an arc reactor, which I like. And I like the fact they have included a little bit of yellow to represent the gold. And the back is where it really shines because it says Tony. Now that is a very cool way to start off an advent calendar. And just because I didn't actually show you, you do actually get his Iron Man helmet as well. And you get a couple of these sort of cones with studs on underneath. I don't know what they're meant to represent, but they are there. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into number 2. So guys, I've just opened up number 2, and literally this is all you get in it. You can see they're sort of meant to be the energy protection stuff. That's a real letdown. I won't lie, I'm not happy about that at all. I don't need this, I don't want this. Again, I understand it's marketed towards children, but I don't need or want this. I'm not even going to open this. That's a bit of a letdown. Alright then, guys, so we're looking at number 3 now, and hopefully that'll be a bit better than number 2 was. Let's open her up, see what we get inside. And, oh, there's a little build. So I'll build it up, and I'll see you once it's done. So guys, this is what was behind door number 3. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure what it's meant to be. I think, looking at these connectors, it may be an accessory to the Hall of Armor. They really did a lot of accessories to that sort of stuff. So maybe I'm going to take Tony Stark here. Maybe Tony Stark's meant to stand in front of this like that. But it doesn't, I guess it looks kind of cool. But yeah, not the best so far. I've really liked number 1, but 2 and 3 have been strikeouts, let's say. Let's get on to number 4. So then guys, we're opening number 4, and looks like we've got another minifig. I'll build her up. So then guys, here is the version of Black Widow that is available in this set. And I'm going to start by saying I know most of the minifigures in this set are sort of Christmas themed. However, she isn't. And I can safely say, I don't know if this is exclusive or not, but I do not have this Black Widow. So I am super excited about this. Look at the arm printing, seamless transition, you know I love it. And back printing as well. And again, she does have a dual molded head, which is very nice. And I'm assuming that white cylinder there is meant to represent snow. because obviously it's very Christmas themed. So then guys, we're 4 bags down so far, and I'd say it's a very 50-50 split at the moment, but let's see what's behind door number 4. There's another build. I'll build it up. So then guys, this is the build that was available behind door number 5, and I'll start by saying it's a very nice little barbecue. I do like it a lot, and I'm assuming even though that's a chicken leg, it's meant to represent turkey for Christmas. But I will say this, of the 2 builds so far, this is definitely the better of the 2. I do like this. Anyway, on to door number 6. So guys, here we are opening door number 6. Let's see what we get behind door number 6. There's another build, so I'll build her up and I'll show you what it is. So then guys, behind door number 6, we actually have this little build here, which I'm assuming is meant to be a table with a burger, which I do actually, I will say, a bit flimsy. I will say I do actually very much like the design of that burger. Very cool, very nice. But so far, I'll be honest, the builds are not necessarily, like, I can't see how a table with a burger on it's relevant to Christmas. And the builds have been kind of underwhelming so far, so not looking too good at the moment. Anyway, hopefully it will get better as time goes on. Let's get on to door number 7. So guys, door number 7's here just behind Tony Stark, and I'm pulling it open. Oh, and we do get a minifigure. Nice. I'll build him up. We'll take a look. So then guys, this was the minifigure behind door number 7, and it's a lovely version of Spider-Man. Now obviously legs aren't printed, standard sort of head printing for Spider-Man, but take a look at this torso. Those are turquoise arms on a yellow jacket. It looks gorgeous. The little Spider-Man symbol there as well. And then if you turn it around, it actually says Spider-Man on the back, which I think is really cool. Now, I am a huge fan of this minifigure. However, what, pray tell, is this meant to be? What is that meant to be? Is it meant to be like smoke coming off the cup of coffee? Because he's got a cup of coffee here, and it's not, it doesn't stick in. It's very sort of, I don't know. What is that meant to be? Let me know in the comments down below. For the life of me, I don't know what that is. Anyway, on to door number 8. So then guys, here we are looking at door number 8. I'm predicting a little build behind this, so let's see what we get. And it is a build, and I'll build it up now. So then guys, this was the build behind door number 8. And I'm going to start by saying this is definitely the best build so far. It's meant to be a Christmas wrapping station, which I do actually think works very nicely. And I like that this is meant to be wrapping paper or tape, and this is scissors, and there's paper and presents there. I like that. Also, I've noticed it's been built exactly the same way as this has. So I'm starting to think these are going to click together and make one long thing, which I quite like. I've put Spider-Man there because he won't stand up with that thing in his hand. But yeah, they do actually connect together. I'm starting to like it a bit more now. Anyway, on to door number 9. So guys, just checking you're in the shot. Yes, you are. So let's take a look at behind door number 9. And it's another build, and we'll get it built up. So guys, door number 9's build was very Spider-Man themed. As you can see, we've got a Spider-Man coloured and themed, what would you say, present there, which I do actually think is very nice. I like the cross that is made there. And a snow globe. Again, maybe not Spider-Man theme, but a snow globe nonetheless. Again, I did say at the start there would be a few Christmas builds in there, and these are some of the Christmas builds, unfortunately. Anyway, on to door number 10. So guys, top left-hand corner, upper echelon, all the way to the bank, door number 10. Let's see what we get. Boom, another build. I'll build her up. So guys, behind door number 10 was this little Spider-Man drone, which I actually think is pretty cool. So I will give him props there, and it keeps falling apart. This is the 3rd time. It keeps falling apart, which is a shame. This doesn't seem to want to click in there very well, or that side, but, you know, we do have a little Spider-Man drone, which is pretty cool. Anyway, on to bag number 11. Bag number 11, door number 11. Let's go. Alright guys, getting into door number 11 now. Let's see what we get. Praying for a minifigure. We do get one. So behind door number 11, we do actually have a Thanos, which is very nice, but I do think it's the same Thanos as the Mini-Mechs. I could be wrong, but it looks very, very similar. We do get a smaller version of the Infinity Gauntlet here, which is nice. I'm pretty sure that black stud is meant to represent coal, which sounds about right for Thanos. We also did get a little sort of sack piece here as well, which is very nice. I'm happy with Thanos. On to door 12. So guys, let's see what is behind door number 12. It's a build. I'll build it up and we'll see what it's like. So guys, behind door number 12 was this lovely little build, mini scale helicarrier. I actually really like this. This is my favourite build so far. Yeah, just very nice. I wasn't expecting a mini helicarrier, and I think they've done it justice there. Pretty nice. Onto the dreaded bag 13. Let's go. Here we are then, guys. Top of the pile. Let's see what's behind bag 13. It's a build. I'll build it up now. So then, guys, behind the dreaded door number 13, we get this little present, which is nice with a little star on it. And I'll be honest, when I was building this up and when I was looking at the photo, I was like, what's that meant to be? But it's meant to be a stocking, isn't it? Not the best stocking build. Not the best present build, if I'm being honest. Bit disappointing. But as I said, you are always going to get these sort of Christmas themed builds in these advent calendars. Anyway, on to bag number 14. Bag, door number 14. So guys, door number 14 here on the left. Let's see what we get. Hopefully a minifigure. No, a build. I'm going to build it up now. So guys, behind door number 14, we do actually have this lovely version of Dummy from Iron Man. And I do actually very much like this, and I like the fact that they've used the gold piece here and it's meant to be a stocking. It's very nice. I actually like this build. So the builds I've found have been they've been hit or miss, the builds so far, and all the minifigures have been good, but the builds have been hit or miss. But this is definitely a hit. On to bag 15. Bag. I keep saying bag. On to door number 15. Here we are all the way on the right then, guys. We're taking a look behind door number 15 and we've got a minifigure. Let's go. So then, guys, here was the minifigure behind door number 15. It's Captain Marvel. Now, we've had a lot of Captain Marvels recently, but let's just take a look at this one to appreciate how unseamless that transition is, which is a letdown. But the printing is unbelievable on this minifigure. I don't think I've got this Captain Marvel, and I don't know if it's exclusive to this set, but if it is, wow, what a minifigure. I mean, really, there's some top detailing on there. I'm really happy. This, no, it's not my favourite minifigure yet, but it's definitely... all of the minifigures have been very good. Apart from Thanos, all of the minifigures so far have been really good. On to door number 16. So here we are, guys, taking a look behind door number 16. Let's see what it contains. It will be a build, and I'm going to build it up now. So, guys, behind door number 16, we have this lovely little Iron Man snowman. And I said Christmas theme, but they've really tied it into Marvel with this headpiece. You really could actually make your own superhero using this headpiece here. This helmet's lovely. Let's just take a look at that. It's a one-piece Iron Man helmet, but it's just plain white. Now, these have got to be in high demand, I'm sure. I think that's a very cool build, actually. So, yeah, as I said, the builds are starting to pick up now because we've had 2 or 3 good ones in a row. Anyway, on to door number 17. Okay, then, guys, taking a look behind door number 17 all the way down at the bottom. Let's open it. And it's another build. I'll build it up, and we'll see what it is. All right, then, guys. Well, this is the build from behind door number 17, and it's a Quinjet. And I'll be honest, I'm very, very bored of Quinjets now. I mean, we've been getting Quinjets since the Avengers, you know. It's a nice build, but it's just I didn't want a Quinjet. I just find it very boring. And I bet anyone any money that there'll be a Quinjet build in this year's Advent calendar as well. I bet you any money there will be. But yeah, not a terrible build, just not something I really wanted. Anyway, door 18, let's get it. Here we are, door 18. We're opening her, and we get a minifigure. Let's see what it is. Okay then, guys, this was the minifigure behind door number 18. And I'll start by saying it's obviously Nick Fury. More Nick Fury from sort of Age of Ultron than any other time period. But I will say, this and Captain Marvel have been the only minifigures that I haven't already seen on the box. So I was surprised to get this minifigure, and I'll start by saying he's fantastic. He really does look good. Minimal printing on the back, but he doesn't need it because it's a subtle minifigure. Now, he doesn't have any back printed. He doesn't have another face. He just has the back of his bandana, eye patch on the back of his head, which is pretty cool. But yeah, all in all, a very, very nice minifigure. Awesome. Let's get on to bag number 19. I did it again, guys. I said bag number 19, but you know what I meant. I meant door number 19. Let's open her up and build what's inside. All right then, guys. Well, this was the little build behind door number 19. And it's a mini version of the Avengers Tower. And I'll be honest, it's a bit underwhelming, to be honest. I really don't like this. That's how they said to put it on there. And it's just, I don't like it. I don't think it looks very good. Also, I would have this bit over here, which is probably actually how it's meant to be. So I put it together wrong. But yeah, not terrible, not brilliant. Anyway, on to number 20, door number 20. So then, guys, all the way down here is where door number 20 is, and we're getting into it to see what it is, and we'll build it up now. So then, guys, behind door number 20 was this very cute but very small and flimsy mini Hulkbuster. It is a bit flimsy, but I won't complain because I do think that it looks very cool. And actually, for me, the coolest feature is actually on the back. Turns out he's a little wind-up toy, which I do actually think is very nice. So yeah, props to this build. Brought it back on this one after the disappointing Avengers Tower. I actually think this is a really cool mini build. Awesome. Door number 21. Let's get it. So then, guys, here we are doing door number 21. Let's see what we get behind it. Pray for a minifigure. Pray for a minifigure. Not a minifigure. All right, we'll build it up. Well then, guys, I will say this. They are really starting to step it up with the builds. This is a mini version of the Iron Man Hall of Armour. And I'll start by saying I think it looks great. And I think it's a good build as well. The way it's all put together is very nice. And I'm a huge fan of these mini maroon minifigures. They are awesome. So yeah, this build is amazing actually. And they're really starting to pull it back. But they've only got 3 doors left. What could be left? Guess we're going to find out. So here we are, second to last or third to last door, I think we've got here, door number 22 for the year 2022. What we got? A minifigure. I'll do it up now. So then, guys, here is the minifigure that was behind door number 22. And as you can see, it's Thor. Now, I do think that his hair and his head, it's a standard head that is used for Thor now. That is just what it is. The hair is the same as the hair from the Infinity Saga, not Infinity Saga, Infinity War. And the torso and body are exactly the same as his mini-mech. However, if we turn him around, you can see here, and on the front, just underneath his scarf piece, is actual scarf printing on the torso. So that is very cool because it does make him unique to this set. So yeah, all in all, a very nice minifigure. Cannot complain. Let's get on to the penultimate door. So then, guys, here we are. We're at the second to last door, door number 23. It's a build I can already tell, so I'm going to get it built up. So then, guys, this was the actual build behind door number 23. And as you can see, it is just a Christmas tree. A bit of a rubbish Christmas tree, if I'm being honest, but I know that, I don't know if behind, I'm not going to spoil it, but I know what's meant to go in these gold pieces. But yeah, on a whole, it's not a very good mini Christmas tree. But, you know, you're always going to get a Christmas tree in every advent calendar. So anyway, let's get on to the final door. So then, guys, here we are. We're going in for the final door. I've got a sneaking suspicion I know what this is going to be, and it could be disappointing, but we'll see. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Not terrible. I'll build it up for you. I was going to build it up, guys, but I figured I'd just show you. What is really cool about this is now I've got duplicates of all of the Infinity Stones. Now, you are meant to put some of these Infinity Stones on the Christmas tree we just got as well, to make it the Infinity Tree, essentially. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep all these together because I always lose these, and I actually am so glad to have the spares. And you do actually get, very nicely, a spare Infinity Gauntlet, which I think is very cool. So that is what is behind door number 24. All right then, guys, well, I thought I'd just take you for a quick little look at what we actually did get. We did actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's stand Thor up, 7 minifigures from this set, which really isn't bad. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about that because I do think that is very good. However, I will say that some of the builds were rather lacking, but I think that is always the case with these advent calendars. I do also want to show you, these are obviously the things that I didn't open. I'm happy about that. I don't like that at all again. Don't do that again. Annoying. But I did just want to quickly show you, this is the rubbish that it generated. Alright, it does generate a lot of rubbish, which is a real downside, to be honest with you. And then I've got spare pieces here, and there's all the other spare pieces as well, as you can see. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd just give you a quick overview of what it looks like now. Let's get right into the outro. Alright then, guys, well that was a closer look, or my closer look, and my opinions and thoughts, and a sort of review, but not really, more of an unboxing of this Lego Advent Calendar for last year, the Lego Marvel Advent Calendar for last year. So what I figured I'd do before I go is just give you a couple of pros and cons on this. I'm not going to give it a rating, essentially, because I don't see the point. Like, this isn't designed for someone my age, you know, and I could go through and be like, oh, well, this build's terrible and that build's terrible. It's an advent calendar. Do you know what I mean? There's small builds every day. It's not one big build, so it is what it is. And I'm paying for this essentially for the minifigures. That's the reason I'm invested, and the cool exclusive Marvel pieces. Apart from that, I'm not really fussed on what's in here. Okay, guys? But I will say, first thing, price. I think when it came out, it was £20. I think £25, sorry. I paid £30 for it. I don't really mind. I would pay 30 if this retailed for 30, because you get 7 minifigures. What Lego sets do you get 7 minifigures in for £30? None. Battle packs cost £25 when they come out, and they contain at most 4 minifigures. So price, very good. Minifigures, very good. I'm not so sure about Thanos, if whether he's exclusive or not, and I'm not sure if Black Widow is, because she could be the same Black Widow from her own set, which I don't actually have yet. But I think most of the other ones are pretty exclusive to this set, and I will say that's a massive bonus, so I am hugely a fan of that. Downsides are the builds, okay? I said I wasn't going to slate the builds. I'm not going to go in on them too much, but they're just not that. They're not for me. Do you know what I mean? Again, they're not aimed at someone my age, so I can't really complain about that, but they are underwhelming. Some are good, but a lot of them are underwhelming. Oh, and one more quick negative is the amount of rubbish this thing generates. Inside every single one of these was a single bag. I don't like that. Please stop doing that. But I guess I don't manufacture Lego. I don't pack Lego. It's not up to me, unfortunately. So guys, with regards to buying this, I mean, I would say I'm going to buy the one that comes out this year, and I do think Lego Advent Calendars as a whole are really good, and I like them as an alternative to the chocolate Advent Calendar. Well then guys, that is unfortunately the end of the video. If you could please like, comment and subscribe, I really would appreciate that. Thank you to all the new subscribers, thank you to all the new viewers I'm getting. Thank you so much. Get down in the comments whether you like this or not, whether you got this when it came out, or if you got a different Lego Advent Calendar. Please let me know in the comments below. So then guys, all that's left to say is please check out my Instagram. It's linked down in the description below. It's just a photo, it's just photos of my Lego collection. So please go and check that out. And yeah guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!